Hey crypto family, so today we're going to talk about the hack that happened with Syscoin on the Binance Exchange yesterday that caused it to jump up to a price of 96 Bitcoin, and what the popular term SAFU means that you may have seen on Twitter recently. So yesterday, July 3rd, the price of Syscoin on Binance actually went up to a high of 96 Bitcoin. You can see it right here. There's that large spike, and the normal volume is all the way down at 0.00003 Bitcoin. So exactly what caused this to spike? Well, when this spike happened, you see a lot of people were posting on Twitter, 1S equals 96 Bitcoin. Someone just paid $750,000 for one Syscoin. And basically everyone couldn't believe what was going on right now. And if you look, Syscoin on their Twitter, they released a statement that says, "We're investigating a possible issue on the Syscoin blockchain. Nothing is confirmed, but we have asked for exchanges to halt trading while we investigate." So again, they were well aware of the issue and they were trying to find what exactly caused it. And then you also had Binance came out and said Binance system maintenance. So basically they suspended trading withdrawals and other account functions during the maintenance period. So while they really boiled down to exactly what was going on their exchange. And then basically what was going on is they found out that their API system was hacked. So basically on Binance, a lot of users have APIs, which basically, if you give your API to like a third-party trading system, then they can trade on behalf of you. So Binance is popular for having these bots that, basically just trade with users' APIs. Users give control of their APIs, and then they don't have to trade themselves. They can give control over to someone else. So what happened was a hacker actually was able to get control of these APIs and put all of the volume into the SYS token. And that's exactly what caused this price jump here. And I believe at the peak, it had over $179 million worth of volume going through the SYS token alone. And Binance figured this out, and it said, due to irregular trading on some APIs, Binance will remove all existing API keys as a precautionary security measure. All API users are requested to recreate their API keys. So again, they reset all the API keys, and so that the API keys that the hackers did have, they would no longer work and they wouldn't be able to utilize their functions. Now, this was smart on Binance's sake because, again, they protected the users in the sense that, they switched out the API keys. But again, still, you have someone that bought a Syscoin for $750,000. Now, if you had some SYS tokens and you were able to, sell them during the spike, good on you. I know they suspended trading pretty fast once this happened. So hopefully those were able to capitalize on it. Did. But again, that kind of, hits home to diversify your portfolio, and maybe you will get lucky. One of these days, one of these things happens. But yeah, it was unfortunate for the people that did buy them at these levels through those API bots. And hopefully, not a lot of people were hurt through this. But during this time, Bitcoin actually took a drop because the hackers, from all that Bitcoin that they got, they sold off Bitcoin. I think it went to a low of $6,500 or so yesterday, but since then it's rebounded to about 6,800 and it's doing pretty good. But again, it's just goes to show, never be too careful with exchanges and just giving your API keys over to anyone. Never give them to someone that you don't trust, and really it's best to keep them to yourself if at all possible. So and also Syscoin actually released a statement here, and it's published about a couple hours ago, and it said, on July 3rd, 2018, the Syscoin team detected unusual transactions on the Syscoin and Binance platforms. Syscoin takes its security and the protection of its customers very seriously. As such, we requested all exchanges temporarily cease trading Syscoin until we could determine the cause of these apparent transactions. So basically, they just want to make sure, it wasn't anything on their end. And long story short, they weren't hacked. It wasn't anything to do with their system. It was just to do with Binance and then their system that was compromised. So, and Binance resetting their API keys. So if you hold Syscoin, know that it was nothing to do on their end. It was just Binance through their API keys. The hackers were able to get through that and transfer that volume over to Syscoin. So again, always be careful when you are trading, and just your private information, keeping that secure. Now, something else I wanted to cover is this term SAFU. A lot of people on Twitter are talking about it, and you've probably seen it by now, and you're probably wondering exactly what it means. Well, on Reddit on June 25th, there was a tweet by CZ, the CEO of Binance, and he said, big upgrade, funds are SAFU. And that was after a system upgrade notice. And basically, this turned into a big meme. And I know what he meant to say was funds are safe, but he said SAFU. So, all it stands for is safe. It's just he misspelled the U. He put it at the end instead of an E. So if you see that, that's what it means. But actually, there was a change, a release today where he said SAFU is real now. And they talk about the irregular trading on the irregular SYS trading. And he says, on July 3rd, irregular trades were detected from a number of API users, triggering our internal risk management system. As such, Binance had made a timely decision to suspend trading, withdrawals, and other account functions. And basically, they also said here, for users who were negatively affected by choosing to trade the rising SYS price, Binance will offer zero-fee trading between the 5th and 14th of July. And if you traded SYS during the incident and believe you were negatively affected, please open a support ticket. So again, if you did buy the SYS coin at a super high price, which hopefully no one did, but, open a support ticket, they may or may not be able to help you out there. But they actually took that meme, SAFU, and made it reality. And it said, to protect the future interest of all users, Binance will create a secure asset fund for users, SAFU. Starting July 14th, we'll allocate 10% of all trading fees received into SAFU to offer protection to our users and their funds in extreme cases. This fund will be stored in a separate cold wallet. So it's pretty funny. They took this meme that everyone was talking about, and they actually, they actually made it a reality. So it's nice to see that they're, kind of took humor in stride and actually made this something. So it's good that, again, that they are making this secure asset fund for users, where they basically, have like a 10% bank to offer protection for users and their funds in case, like, say funds are stolen or something. Then they have this little secure fund to be able to recompensate those people that were affected. So again, Binance is always trying to stay one step ahead of the competition. That's good. They're attacking these hacks head on and are working their best to make sure their users are safe. So just wanted to bring that out to you. A couple big things that happened recently, and just wanted to clear some things up if anyone had any questions. But if you did enjoy this video, please give the video a like, comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching.